one is contagious. An evil eye.
Jacked up. She got some jacked up Kickiz. Oh yeah, what's up Xcorps? Jason Lazo, and look who I tracked down. Roslyn, where you been?
I've been hanging at the beach waiting for you guys to get down here. It's about time.
Well, you know, it was a long way back from Todos, Santos, which is coming up in the show. You know, we've been hanging, doing a little surf footage. It was great.
Speaking of surfing, I heard you guys went to Maui and talked to surf legend Jerry Lopez.
Yeah, that was really cool. And also we got Eric Big Air Ducharme on something called the Sick Bike. So I'm going to get reacquainted with Roslyn, and you guys check out the Xcorps coming at you right now.
Xcorps is brought to you by Maverick Records. Check out the new music at MAVERICKrecords.com. And by A2 Extreme, your site for hard-to-find sports products. A2 Extreme.
Now this one is contagious. An evil eye.
So Jason, how was your trip down to Todos?
It was amazing. We got halfway out there and our boat broke down. We got to jump into a little panga boat and ride in that all day. I'll tell you what, there's nothing like having your butt on a piece of fiberglass for about 8 hours just to bring you all the great action. You guys better like it. It was fun. Going down to Todos Santos, Xcorps. Stay tuned to get some surf extravaganza. So see all the action, hear all the music, and crank it up right here on the Xcorps. What's up? This is Jason Lazo. We're in Mexico. We got a great show for you this week. Stay tuned if you want más.
And the way chicks move their hips. Sometimes we cycle and we grind on all the chips. We live to rip. We live to rip. We live to rip. We live to rip. And we circle on.
There you go. This is the real thing. We're in Ensenada at the fish market. Stay with us. You're watching the Xcorps. What's up? This is Jason Lazo. We're down in Ensenada, Mexico today. Yeah, we went south of the border for you. We're going to go surfing at a place called Todos Santos. We also got the sick bike. It's going to be pretty sick, so stay tuned for that. And none other than surf legend Jerry Lopez right now coming up on the Xcorps.
Hey!
What's going on, man?
Right now, we're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of Ensenada, which we were looking to get to Todos, Santos to do some major surfing, and our boat died, so we're going to switch boats. We're going to get in the Ponga, and we're going to get back to the regiment, go back to Todos, Santos, and you're going to see some really great waves, so stay tuned for the Xcorps.
Yeah! Hey!
Wake at 6, one more time in a wax off sticks. Rip me straight, always 4 hours, and we drink our beer under lifeguard shower. Hey!
Hold your boat. Xcorps, what's up? We're down here in Todos Santos. It's shaping up. It's looking good. Stay with us right here on the Xcorps.
From outside we walk the girls, they complete our surfing world. I see them in bikinis so tight.
Here we go, Xcorps. We're in the water. Here we go. Todos Santos. Stay tuned.
Aloha! It's Mike here, surfing Todos, and you're watching the Xcorps!
How was it out there at Todos?
It was unbelievable. Look at these sets right now. This is unbelievable. These waves, it's like jumping off a 2-story building. Just a complete drop.
Killer, killer. This is Mike and Jason, Todos Santos, Ensenada, Mexico. You're watching the Xcorps. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, this is ROSLYN BRADLE. We know you guys really want a surf show, and that's why Jason's down in Todos Santos having the time of his life. But we're going to head over to Maui to surf legend Jerry Lopez's house and see what he's got to say. So stay with us.
Well, I am a surfer, I drive a van, like to surf much as I can. Waves are up, well,
I guess it wasn't until 1970 or so that there was even any professional surfing events. And I guess the first Pipe Masters was in 71 or 72, I can't remember that far back. But there was only 6 guys in it. It was kind of a joke, really, because nobody surfed the pipeline back then. I did more than anyone else of the other 6. And actually the very first year, I came to the beach in the morning. Corky Carroll was one of the competitors. He was the only guy there in the parking lot at the beach park. And I went and looked at the waves, and they're not so good. And I asked him, he was reading a newspaper, if the contest would be on, and he said he didn't think so because the waves were no good. And so I left the North Shore and came back to town and didn't even know that they ran the contest. And so I was watching the news later that evening, and they announced the results for the pipeline, the first annual Pipeline Masters. I was really shocked. I was very disappointed that I missed it.
We both pulled up to the beach at the same time about 9 o'clock in the morning on the day they had the contest. And it was a terrible day. The wind was blowing, the surf was from the wrong direction. I didn't think they were going to have the contest. We were looking at it, and he goes, "What do you think?" And I go, "Well, they're not going to have the contest. It's a crummy day." So he goes, "Yeah, you're right." And so he split and went back to town. I went down to a friend's house down the street. About 2 hours later, somebody came knocking on the door, goes, "You got to get down there. They're calling your name. They're having the Pipeline Masters." I went back down there, and sure enough, they were having it. I don't know why. It really wasn't a very good day. But they're going, "Where's Lopez?" I'm like, "Well, he went back to town." And we tried to call him a whole bunch of times, but we couldn't reach him. And he missed the first Pipeline Masters because he went back to town. And somewhere along the line, the story, came out that I had tricked him into going back to town because I told him the contest wasn't on. And it was just a great story,
The next year, there was again only 6 guys, and I won. But, there was none of those guys really surfed that much at the pipeline, so it was not so much of a contest. The original board from Big Wednesday.
We don't have sponsors or drive new cars. All we just surf and hang out on Mars. We live to rip. We live to rip. We live to rip.
This was Jan Michael Vincent's board from Big Wednesday, and we had to shoot a scene where I take the board out of the car, and we came time to shoot the scene and we didn't have a board. And then we remembered that we had this one, so we used it and we shot the scene. And then after, when we had to do all the surfing sequences, then we had to make all the boards look exactly like this to match the continuity. So this is the Big Wednesday board, and that's actually the original one that appears in the movie. So at some point, that thing, it's kind of beat up. It's been laying under the house for the last 20 years, but it's going to be worth a lot of money.
We don't slam or cut our hair. All one-night girls and one-night affairs.
There's all kinds of treasures in here. Endless treasures for somebody.
Boy,
What's up, guys? I'm ROSLYN BRADLE down here at the beautiful Santa Monica Beach, and right now we have a new extreme toy for you. It's called the Sick Bike, and it's brought to you by your one and only Big Air Eric Ducharme, so stay tuned.
This is the Sick Bike by SickToys.com. It's a world's smallest mini cycle. Weighs about 30 pounds, does about 20 miles an hour. Can hold a rider up to 250 pounds. It's a lot of fun. Woohoo! This is a real fun little bike. Just one of the toys we're going to show you this week. Stay with us. Hope you had as much fun checking this out as I had riding it. This is Eric the X Guru. We'll see you next time on the Xcorps.
Well, that was a fun little toy, wasn't it? If you want to know more about it or anything you've seen on our show here today, check us out at XcorpsTV.com. For right now, we're going to head back to Todos, Santos and see what Jason's up to. So stay tuned.
Well, there you go, Xcorps. That's it. That's how you do a one-day surf trip. Quick and easy. So this is Jason Lazo with my boys from San Diego. We're in Todos, Santos. We'll see you next time on the Xcorps. Later.
Hey, I'm ROSLYN BRADLE, and this is
Jason Lazo.
And you've been watching the Xcorps, but if you missed any part of our show, check us out on the web at XcorpsTV.com.
You can catch the whole thing.
See you soon.
Xcorps is brought to you by Maverick Records. Check out the new music at MAVERICKRECORDS.com. And by A2 Extreme, your site for hard-to-find sports products. A2 Extreme.
Xcorps, you want action? You got it right here. Yamaha Superbike Challenge. The big race is on. You know what? That's it for this week. We'll see you guys next time
On the Xcorps.
Now you're asking about the end.